Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. It's your Coach Z here with Puff Dog in Pennsylvania, Tristan, North Carolina, and, of course, Donnie Nolan. We know him as Donnie Betts on TikTok over in Tennessee. Don't hold that against him. Let's go to Week 7. This is our Coach's Call on Tap, NFL Week 7 Pick'em Show. Everybody, thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit the comment, the like, bust a like on this thing. We need a lot of people on this. But we appreciate the listeners. Make sure you go to our website, coachescallontap.com, especially you TCU guys. Okay, here's the thing. I know you guys are listening. You guys at TCU, I know you listen. Bo, you're the leader of the pack. Thank you for this. Go to Coaches Call on Tap. Okay, go to the store, buy a damn hoodie. Just do that for me, please. We were giving you winners. You guys won in Vegas this last week. Just do it. You guys know who I'm talking about. Thank you for listening in, though. I appreciate it. Week 7, man. Let's do some housekeeping first. Tristan, take it away, please.
Okay, so we're gonna recap overall for the whole 6 weeks, and then we're gonna also recap for week 6. So real quick, week 6, Puff didn't have no picks, but Coach, Donnie, Russell, and Eddie all share last place at 6 and 9.
Let's go, baby.
I came in first at 9 and 6 on my picks. So overall picks. So we've been tracking picks since the beginning. We have everybody's record, and we also have the winning percentage. Currently, Coach is sitting at 46, 46, and 1 at a 50% hit rate. I'm sitting at 48, 44, and 1 at 51.6% hit rate. Donnie's at 50, 42, and 1 at a 53.76% hit rate. Russell is having a rough time over there down there in Bastrop at 34 and 58 and 1 at a 36.56% hit rate. Eddie's Edge is hitting at a 50% hit rate. Puff is hitting at a 54.35% hit rate, but it's important. But Puff, before you get excited,
No, don't get carried away over there.
Before you get carried away, you only have 3 weeks worth of picks. So
yeah, so shut up. You don't get to say anything in this segment at all. So what we're saying that if you want to at least break even, following our picks, you got to follow me, right? That's what we're saying.
And we will
I'm the man.
throw it.
I'm the man here. No, Donnie, hold on. This is what we're saying. I'm the man though, right? That's what we're saying. Go ahead, Donnie.
All right. Okay.
I was going to say, we will say that Puff is tied for the worst week of picking with a 4 and 12 week.
Puff did go 4 and 12. So
he had a bet. He had second best with an 11 and 5, tied with Tristan, but he did have a 4 and 12.
From the penthouse to the outhouse. Go ahead, Tristan.
So we're gonna. So that's how our picks are looking for the season so far. Also, the Coaches Call Fantasy League. Last week, I beat Donnie. I don't know who that is, but they beat Coach Z. McFly, who is still 6-0, beat Puff. BK beat Chase. Chase has self-proclaimed himself as the worst fantasy player of all time. Then you have Team Ronan beat Perry at 1 and 5. So for this upcoming week for the league, we have BK playing Ronan. BK is 5 and 1. Ronan is 3 and 3. We have SD Perry playing McFly, and that's probably going to send McFly to 7 and 0. We need somebody to knock McFly off the pedestal. And then we've got Chase playing Pollard Greens at 3 and 3. Pollard Greens is L. Scott in the Discord. That's right. Donnie and Coach play each other this week. Both are 2 and 4.
I'm here.
Both are trying to right the ship. And I am playing Puff, and I'm gonna send Puff under 500 this week and go to 5 and 2.
Me and Donnie gonna have a fucking pillow fight on Sunday. I'm so bad. I don't know if I win or lose until we do the podcast, to be honest with you.
So that's how the fantasy league is shaping up, and that's the housekeeping for the week.
Thank you. Puff, you sound like you're in a gutter. I don't know. Say something again.
No, I can't wait. I can't wait to play Tristan this week.
There we go.
Lay the wood down.
Lay the wood down. All right, don't say that to another man. All right, so here we go, guys. Week 7 NFL. You guys listening, let me make this perfectly clear. It's Wednesday. We're going off of Wednesday lines. We're making our picks on what we think is going to happen. But a lot happens on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Line movements, bets, all kinds of stuff happens.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you go to the Discord. You can catch our Discord on coachescall.com. Hit the Discord. Come in for free. We don't nothing like that. We're not self-proclaimed professionals, but we do change bets. And we got I know this is the best weekend I've had betting college and NFL. I'm on about a week-long heater now, but I've changed a lot. I changed a lot of bets. Donnie does the same thing. Tristan does a lot of the same thing. But we all change. So make sure you go follow us on the Discord. We got a lot of other guys there anyway. All right, so enough about that shit. Let's move on. Week 7. Let's get to our picks. Let's get to why people are listening to this. Starting with Thursday, the Thursday primetime game on Prime Video. Whatever that means. They're in New Orleans. We got the Jags at the Saints. Amazon Prime. There you go. Another moneymaker for the the NFL. Jags at Saints. Saints -1. Let's start with you, Tristan, Mr. NFL. What do you think about this game, buddy?
So I love the Saints in this spot. I think so. There's a couple of things going on with this game. So Trevor Lawrence got hurt Sunday. He's questionable to play, but I don't think the Saints should ever be favored against the Jags at all at any point in the season. So that tells me the book knows something, and so I'm going to take the Saints -1.5 here.
I got you, Puff. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with Tristan on this. I think it's a bounce back spot for the Saints. I like them to win this game.
All right, Donnie?
Yeah, the Saints have played very good ball. The Jags have been on fire, but with the injury to Trevor Lawrence, I'm a little concerned. If Trevor was healthy, I would go with the Jags, but with him being down right now, I'm gonna say the Saints. But again, this is why you need to join the Discord, because if it comes out that he's fully healthy, it's a whole different game.
I got you. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen. But it seemed like the books ate pretty good this weekend in the NFL. We had a lot of underdogs, coming, biting, winning. Unders were really good. I mean, I had a field day with all that shit. But it just seems that we were talking before the podcast, so we're trying to read this NFL script. And there is an NFL script to this. And I know a lot of people don't believe in that, but I kind of do. So I think this is where we right the ship. I think this is where people see, like, we're going to get to the Browns and the Colts. People are going to say, ooh, the Browns. Oh, my gosh. Now they're favored on the road by 2.5. And this is where Vegas starts eating. And I just think if we read the script correctly, I think we can make some good money. And I think there is. With that being said, give me the Saints -1 at home. What do we have with the other guys?
So Russell's on the Jags +1.5. Eddie is also on the Jags +1.5.
Okay, so those are 2 losses for those guys. Let's move on to Sunday. We've got the Raiders, 3-3, are going to Chicago. Las Vegas is given 3 on the road. You get the Bears at 1-5. Is Fields out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's the backup there?
Tyler
Do we know?
Bagent.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I was fixing to ask you, Puff. Who is that guy?
He's an undrafted rookie.
He's an undrafted rookie. I like that. Give me the Bears at home, plus the 3. Let's go with you, Tristan. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to be on the Bears too.
Yep.
Great pick. I do think Jimmy Garoppolo's not playing either. I think we have a lot of quarterback injuries this week. This game in particular is going to be a battle of backup quarterbacks. And this just seems like a disgusting game that's going to end up being low scoring. There's a lot of low totals around the league this week. So give me the Bears.
Attaboy. Puff, what do you think? I know you're opposite.
No, I'm with you. The line don't make sense. Give me the Bears.
Baby. Donnie, talk to us. What do you see in all those screens that you're looking at?
Well, Garoppolo didn't practice, but They expect him to practice tomorrow. Devontae Adams is more concerning. He had a shoulder injury, but he did have some work done today. So I actually think Raiders is the play, and I expect by game time, if Garoppolo's up, this line moves up closer to 5.
What do those other two guys have on this game, Donnie?
Russell has the Bears, and Eddie has the Raiders.
There we go. Splitting hairs here. Let's move on. This one's interesting right here. I brought it up earlier. Let's talk about it now. Donnie, I'm going to start with you. The Browns are giving 2.5 on the road to the Colts. Am I reading that? Am I reading that right?
You're reading it right. I mean,
talk to me.
Browns beat the 49ers and the world changes. I mean, and the Colts are coming off of a bad loss to Jacksonville, at Jacksonville. This game is probably a 5 or 6 point game if it's not, the Colts being at home. The Browns are just a very, very solid defensive team. They do not give up big plays. They want to keep you on your side of the field. Like, that's their goal. McCaffrey did get a touchdown on them last week, but other than that, I mean, they got Brock Purdy's first interception. I mean, this game turned around after the second half. So I'm actually going to take the Browns here.
Are you really? Interesting. Yep. I was fixing to ask you why I shouldn't hammer the shit out of the Colts at home. But let's move on to Tristan first. What do you think about this game, buddy?
This game is gross. There's a lot of gross fucking looking games this week. So I agree with everything Donnie said, but I actually think the Colts are better without Anthony Richardson. And the Browns are starting PJ Walker. Let's not forget they only put up like 17 points against the Niners. I get it. The Niners have a good defense. The Colts also have a solid defense. So give me the Colts. I believe in Minshew Mania.
I'm with you, Tristan. I'm going to try to read the script here. The Browns did their thing. Everybody's on the Browns. It's like you said, Donnie, the world changes. Everything, the birds started, flying backwards and shit. I'm not buying it. It's just one of those things that happened, one of those weird weeks. I think the Colts went out right here at home, so give me the Colts. What do you think, Puff?
PJ Walker tried his best to throw that game last weekend when he threw that interception. And this Colts defense is not no slouches. I really think that the Colts win this game by a touchdown.
There we go. What are those other two guys?
It's not very well represented, but it's important to note that Puff is a Colts fan.
Okay. All right. Donnie, what do those other two guys have?
Russell and Eddie both have the Browns. They're with me.
I feel better. I feel better about that now. Yeah, give me the Colts at home. I like it. Let's go. Let's move on to the Bills. 4-2 the Bills they got so lucky just to get out of there with an ugly win, but a win is a win nonetheless, and they're going to the dumpster fire that are the Patriots. Buffs are getting given 8.5 on the road in a noon game. 8.5 is a lot of points. I don't care who you're playing. Right now, at this point of the season, I think 8.5 is a lot of points. Talk me off the cliff, Donnie. What do you think about this one?
I don't know why I would talk you out off the cliff. I mean, if you want to talk about how bad the Giants are a leap and a shoulder above the Patriots. I mean, I said it before. I think Belichick's last year is going on this year. I think he's done. He looks like he's lost the team. I mean, it's sad to say. I mean, he's been a great coach, but even last week versus Vegas, I mean, they were kind of in the game, but they were never really in the game. I mean, the score shows that, it was 13-3 at halftime. They come out and score a touchdown off of an Ezekiel Elliott run, but they never. I mean, they look like they were just disorganized. So give me the Bills.
The Bills squeaked by, and I was watching Josh Allen's interview right after the game, and he looked pissed off and concerned. They had no rhythm in the game offensively. It would just look like a complete shit show to me. I think I think they put their nose to the grindstone here. I think the Bills will bounce back, try to show the world that they should be contenders and that they are, and they just had a bad game. So give me the Bills minus all the points on the road. I hate to say it, but give me the Bills. Tristan, what do you think?
Part of me wants to lean Patriots here, but the number 8.5 is a key number to me because the books are putting it 2.5 points, a point and a half. I'm sorry, a point and a half above a touchdown. A lot of public betting is going to say, I think the Patriots keep it within a touchdown. It's not enough points. I think the Bills bounce back big, and they probably win this game fucking 17-21 points.
I got you. Puff, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah, Buffalo by murder. Josh Allen's going to get them boys right this week.
I think so, too. I agree. I love that post-game interview. He didn't even want to talk. He just wanted to get back and get ready. I love it. Donnie, what do the other boys think?
They're both on the Bills, so it's a clean sweep.
There we go. First clean sweep right there. Everybody on the Bills. Moving on, the Commanders and the Giants. Hey, here we go. Big letdown spot here for the Giants. Let's start with Puff. What do you think about the Commanders catching 2.5? Oh, no, the Commanders are giving 2.5 on the road to the Giants. Puff, what do you think, buddy?
This game is nasty.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay far away. But for betting purposes and maybe for funsies, I'm gonna take the Commanders minus 2.5 because I love Sam Howell and I love the way this team plays. I think their offense is elite. It's just their defense has been shaky. So give me the Commanders.
I'm with you, man. Give me Washington minus 2.5 on the road. I think the Giants are a letdown here. Tristan, what do you think?
Yeah, give me the Commanders.
Donnie?
I think this line is super sharp. I think this is a 3-point game. The Giants have not looked bad. They've fought through adversity. It is a division game. I think it's a 3-point game. That's why I think this line is so tight, but I'm going to still take the Commanders.
Donnie,
they are the better team.
Donnie, the Giants have looked like trash. What do you mean they haven't looked bad?
Well, I mean, outside of the Dallas whipping, I mean, they looked pretty good last week, didn't they? Or did I miss that?
No, they were lucky they didn't get blown out. The Bills just played to their fucking competition. That's all that was.
I mean, they played good defense. That's how you beat Josh Allen. They put him in a lot of pressure.
There was a reason that the Bills offense had no cohesion, had nothing going for them, and I think it's the Giants defense that did it. And that's why I think it's a letdown for them. What do the other two guys think, Donnie?
They're both on the Commanders as well. So another clean sweep.
There we go. 2 clean sweeps. Moving on to the Falcons. Going to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay giving 2.5. Go ahead, Donnie.
Desmond Ridder is a different quarterback at home. He is a lot better quarterback at home. The Bucs did not look good last week. They were not firing on all cylinders. I think the bye week gave them some problems. I think everybody went out and partied a little too much. The rumor has it Baker went one way and everybody else went another. That said, I expect them to get back on track, and I think this is a blowout win by the Buccaneers.
I like it. I like the one stat. The Falcons are 0-2 on the road. Give me the Bucs minus 2.5. Tristan, what do you think?
Yep, I agree for all the same reasons. I'm on the Buccaneers. I think the Falcons are pretenders. I've said it since week 1. They're not a good football team. Desmond Ridder had his first ever loss at home. Between high school, college, NFL. That's bullshit. That's a bullshit ass stat. He's not a good quarterback. I don't give a fuck what you say. Give me the Bucs.
What did he do to you in the past life? What do you think, Puff?
So my thing is Atlanta, their whole offense is built around running the ball. And last week when I was watching the Bucs game, Devin White was all over the field. He was a monster. And Bijan is not going to be able to do shit this weekend. So I think Tampa is like, this shit might be a nuke play. I ain't even going to lie.
Nuke job.
I might nuke this shit.
I like it. What do the other two guys think, Donnie?
Bucks. So everybody's on the Bucks.
I like it. That's 3. That's a 3-leg parlay right now. Dadgum. Okay. Lions and Ravens. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this
Lions and Ravens.
This is where it gets funny.
Baltimore giving 3 at home. 4-2 against the Lions, 5-1. The Lions are 3-0 on the road, and now they're catching 3 at Baltimore. Baltimore to me doesn't seem like much of anything. I don't like the Ravens in this spot. I love the Lions in this spot. Give me the Lions on the money line even. But if you're going to give me 3, I'll take 3. Puff, let's start with you. What do you think?
Give me a blanket, give me the over, and I'm going to sleep. No, but I'm with you, Coach. They had to travel. Baltimore had to travel back. I think that might mess with them a little bit. So give me Detroit. I think Detroit's offense is just gonna run right through this defense.
I agree. Tristan, what do you think about this one?
The Lions are going to be the biggest public bet team of the entire weekend. So they're 5-1 right now. They're going for their best start since 1956 at 7-1 or 6-1. I'm sorry, and they're underdogs. They've been running through everybody, and all of a sudden, like they're. You mean to tell me they're not at least favored by like 1 or 2 here? It's trap game if I've ever seen it. Give me the Ravens.
Oh, Donnie. I think Donnie might agree with you. What do you think, buddy?
No, I do not. I'm on the Lions. I think that the Ravens don't have the passing threats to keep up with the Lions. I think the Lions are just going to outscore them. And, you're going to put Lamar in a passing situation, and he just does not have the receivers right now. I mean, he's got a great tight end. He's got, I think, 1 or 2. But, I mean, overall, they don't have the deep threat. And you're going to have some deep threats to beat the Lions.
There we go. What do the other 2 guys think?
Russell is on the Ravens, and Eddie is on the Lions.
There we go.
Who are you on, Coach? Who are you on?
Oh, I'm on the Lions. I think they win this by 2 touchdowns. Okay. To be honest with you. I'm a total square on this one. We got the Steelers starting the afternoon games. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers 3-2. They're 1-1 on the road. They're going to the Rams, which is 3-3, and they're 1-2 at home. The Rams are given 3. Over and under 44. Puff, what do you think about this Steelers Rams game?
I like the Steelers. I'm not gonna lie. I think they cover this game and possibly win. The line don't make sense. It should be like 6.5. In my opinion, I think it should be like a 6.5. But just for that sake, I'm gonna take the Steelers.
No, I got you, Tristan. What do you think?
I'm on the Rams here. The Steelers. So it is important that this will probably be a new, quote unquote, neutral field. If it being in LA, it's probably a lot of Steelers fans there. It's not going to matter, though. I'm going to base solely off a quarterback play. Give me Matthew Stafford over Kenny Pickett every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Wow. Good thing they do play on Sunday. Donnie, what do you think, buddy?
This is an interesting game. If you think that the Steelers are winning, here's some stats for you. They're averaging 289 yards on offense and giving up 409 yards on defense. On the other side, the Rams are averaging 387 on offense and 341 on defense. The line is 3 because the Steelers just beat the Ravens. If they had not beat the Ravens, this would be a 10-point game. So I'm going to take the Rams, and you don't have to give me a blanket because this game's over.
I'm with you 100%. Give me the Rams -3. What do those other 2 guys think?
Rams.
Yeah,
they're both on the Rams.
All right, Puff, you're a lone wolf on this one. Good luck with you, baby. And pack a heavy blanket. Let's go. We got the Cardinals at the Seahawks. Cardinals are 0-3 on the road. Seahawks 1-1 at home. Seahawks are given 8.
Yep.
44.5. I'm going to say this. No fucking way. The Hawks shouldn't be giving 8 points to anybody. I know the Cardinals are not very, record-wise, are not very good. I think they're a better team than 8 points that they're catching with the Seahawks. I'm going to take the Cardinals here on the road to win, maybe cover, may even win their first road game to take them to 2-5. Give me the Cardinals +8. Puff, you're shaking your head. Tell me why I'm wrong, buddy.
Huh? I'm not shaking my head. If I'm shaking my head, it's going this way because you know what's gonna happen. Them boys are gonna come to town and show Uncle Gino what's going on. Yeah, this Cardinals team. When are we gonna start realizing this Cardinals team is not as dog shit as what everybody expected them to be?
I'm with you, baby.
We need to realize that and acknowledge it. The books, I feel like they just keep on baiting people every week. So give
100%.
me the cards.
Let me go next because
you're next.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, because number one, Puff was the biggest Seahawks fan in the preseason show who said they were going to win the Super Bowl. So let's start there.
I did.
Okay, number two, the Cards are just 3-3 against the spread, and they've been blown out the last 2 weeks. They haven't been world beaters the last 2 weeks. So give me the Seahawks by fucking murder. The Cardinals will be lucky to even have a fighter's chance in hell in this game.
And the Seahawks have been world beaters, Tristan?
I didn't say that.
No, but you said the Cardinals haven't.
They are millions light years ahead of the Cardinals. They are. And it's in Seattle. You're not going to go into Seattle and win. You're not. You're just not. Give me the Seahawks.
But they can cover 8. Come on, give me a break.
No, they can't.
I'm going to give you 3 days to recant what you just said, and you'll be on the Cardinals come Sunday.
Keep your 3 days. Give me the Seahawks, and I'm probably even going to bet it.
Okay, sounds good. We'll remember that. Donnie, go ahead. Break this tie for us.
Here's an interesting fact for you. It's like Tristan said, the Cardinals are 3-3 versus the spread. The kicker is they won the first 3 on the spread, and they've lost the next 3. On the other hand, the Seahawks are 4-2 on the spread. The only ones they've lost were Los Angeles and Cincinnati this past week, which Cincinnati was favored, but they were only favored by 3, and they missed it by a hook. So I'm going to take the Seahawks. I think they're a better team, and I think they are a better team at covering. If you really want to look at it, consider this game close to like a Seahawks versus Carolina, where it was 37-27.
There's no doubt. I agree with both of you guys on my left-hand side of the screen. I agree with both of you guys that the Seahawks are a better team, but I don't believe they're an 8-point better team than the Cardinals. What do those other 2 guys think?
Cardinals, both of them.
Cardinals.
There we go. All right, so 4-2. That's all right. Y'all got a chance to win your money back here with the Packers and the Broncos, Tristan. The Packers 2-3. They're 1-2 on the road. Broncos 1-5, 0-3 at home. They're at home, but they're only catching 1 point to Green Bay. Let's go ahead and start with Tristan here. What do you think about the Packers and the Broncos game, buddy?
So I was one of the biggest Packers believers at the start of the season, and Jordan Love has slowly pushed me off of that train. Give me the Broncos at home. It's gross. I hate it. I'm not going to bet the +1. I'll bet the money line, but give me the Broncos at home.
Well, let's hope nobody steals Homeboy's playbook or call sheet or anything, and you'll have a shot there. Donnie, what do you think about this game?
I think that the Packers have come in. They're not looking great. They have sputtered on offense. Love is failing to connect, but he's played against some pretty good defenses with New Orleans and Vegas. Vegas, cornerbacks and safeties are very good. That said, the Broncos give up almost 500 yards a game. 500 is such a huge number. They're getting Aaron Jones back this week. I think the Packers take this.
There we go. Puff, what do you think? Let's go to you.
I'm with Tristan. Let's get gross.
Yeah.
Let's give the Broncos a chance here to redeem themselves, and probably the last chance this season to redeem themselves. And I might.
Nobody wants to trade for Russell.
Let Russ cook.
Yeah, Russ isn't going to get traded. Nobody wants him.
Dude, there is just something about Wilson. There's something about that locker room. There's something. Everything about the Denver Broncos stink. 0-3 at home. The line's 45. Man, this stinks to high heaven. I don't know why the Broncos aren't a 7-point dog here. So give me the Broncos at home. What do the other 2 guys think?
Both on Broncos.
Both on. Damn it! I should have gone Packers. All right, that's all right. We're on Broncos. I'm gonna stick with it for now. Let's move on. Chargers and Chiefs. Chiefs. The Chiefs. There's so much to be said about this trash. They should be so much better. They should score so many more points. Oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. Chiefs are 5-1, 2-1 at home. They got the Chargers coming in 2-3, 1-1 on the road. Casey's given 5.5. Over and under 48. KC they play down to their opponents. They play up to their opponents. They do just enough to squeak by and win. I hate everything about Kansas City other than Taylor Swift. But let's go ahead and start with Donnie. Donnie, what do you think about this game?
Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs are one of the worst at covering spreads right now. I think they've only covered one or maybe two at the best. Gosh, this game is ugly looking. I don't like it. But in the same sense, the Chargers are coming off a heartbreaking defeat versus Dallas, and they're having to travel to Kansas City. Kansas City has a week at home. Travis is a little healthier. They're getting back. I think they got back one of their injured players from the offensive line. So I'm going to take the Chiefs here, and I think it is a 6-7 point game.
Puff, what do you think about this game?
I think this line is sharp as hell. I want to take the Chiefs, but I feel like it's not going to hit. So I'm going to fade myself and take the Chargers here. I think Herbert and them they're going to come out and they're going to play. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. So if I'm not playing anything, I'm going to play the over. But for podcast's sake, I'm taking the Chargers.
There we go. Tristan, what do you think?
The Chargers have a knack for playing the Chiefs pretty close and even beating them sometimes, but I love the Chiefs in this spot. I think so. You have a lot of there's no more undefeated teams in the league. Everybody's kind of come back down to earth. Everybody's back level. I think the Chiefs are about to try and push for that number 1 seed. They're gonna beat the Chargers handily.
I see a bounce back here. It's just going to be quarterback versus quarterback. Mahomes, he's got something to prove to me here. I think he has something to prove to himself. I think this is a bounce back for the Chiefs. 5.5 is sharp. I hate that number, but I'm going to take the Chiefs on a bounce back here. I very rarely take the Chiefs, but I'll take them here. Give me the Chiefs minus 5.5. What do those two other guys have?
Both Chargers.
Both on the Chargers.
Good. That makes me feel better. All right. Moving on to the Dolphins and the Eagles.
Are you basing all your picks off of fading everybody else?
No,
pretty much.
I'm making my picks before you tell me theirs.
All right, go ahead.
But you know me, I'm always against you guys. I mean, shit, the last 3 nights, me and Donnie have been opposite everything. I can't get on the same boat with Donnie. The night game, Dolphins and Eagles. Philly minus 2.5 at home. Both are 5-1. Eagles are 2-0 at home. Dolphins 2-1 on the road. What a great line this is. Over and under is 52. I think this game could go into the freaking 80s if you ask me. I think this is a bounce back for the Eagles. I think Jalen comes out. He's a completely different man. Tua's going to do his thing. Miami's not going to be able to stop the Eagles passing. It's going to go up and down. Last team with the ball wins. Let's start with you, Donnie. What do you think?
Well, this is an interesting thing because it is a night game at Philadelphia. If you are a all sports fan, which some people are, some people are not, Philadelphia is in the playoffs. They do play tomorrow at the Diamondbacks, and then they play Friday at the Diamondbacks. So they could literally have a possible they could have a possible game 5 Saturday and then be free Sunday. That said, night it's looking to be about 55, 60 degrees, no bad weather, so it shouldn't be a problem. The big thing that I noticed on this though was the Eagles are going to be missing their starting defensive tackles on both sides of the ball, or on both sides of the field. That gives Tua time. When Tua has time, he is going to connect, and he's going to connect a lot, and then they're going to be deep. I expect this game to go way, way over. Like you said, 60, 70 points is an easy possibility.
Yep.
The Dolphins have hit every over this year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I'm going to take the Dolphins.
So there's something to be said. We're going to go, Donnie, me and you had this conversation argument yelling match, whatever you want to call it, about a month ago about momentum and how other teams in your town and in your college they have an effect. The Phillies the other night the Phillies were at home. They had 42,000 at theirs. Then they had the friendly soccer match that had another 25,000 there, and then the Flyers had their opening hockey match there, so they had another 40,000. There was 140,000 people in Philadelphia within a 4 square mile radius, I believe, all cheering for Philly. There's some shit going on in Philly right now. I think with that momentum, the crowd, the Philly fans are going crazy right now. They're going to show up. They're going to show out. With the line only being 2.5, I like it. Give me the Eagles minus the 2.5, but I love the over even more. Puff, what do you think?
Pull out the Delco accent. Give me the birds. Get fucking greasy. Let's get greasy. Give me the birds.
Greasy is right. I love that. I love that.
Every Philly fan's greasy. Fuck. Philly, yeah, they might win this game, but I ain't even gonna lie. They're about to blow them the fuck out.
No.
Give me the birds.
Hold on.
Wait.
I'm with you, Tristan. Okay, go
explain.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, the momentum. Shit, I live in York. This is it's like 30, 45 minutes away. It's fucking popping right now. Everyone, everywhere. I'm telling you, Philly is going to be rolling deep, especially if they close that series out with the Diamondbacks. That game is going to be fucking insane.
I agree 100%, but they ain't going to blow out the Dolphins. The Dolphins are going to get theirs. But I agree with you. I can't wait to see this game. It's going to be electric. Tristan, what do you think?
Yeah, we're finally going to get like a pretty damn good primetime game. We're so long overdue. We're so long overdue for a good one, and I think we're going to get it. That being said, I think this is going to be the Dolphins' statement win. Statement. They are going to go into Philly. They're going to hang 35 on their head, and they're going to send crybaby ass Jalen Hurts back to the locker room. Give me the Dolphins by murder.
Oh my gosh.
Murder.
We got two guys going murder on both sides. What do those other two guys think, first of all?
Russell split. Russell's on the Eagles, shockingly. And then Eddie's on the Dolphins.
Wow. This is going to be a great game. I can't wait to watch this. We're going to have a lot of fun with that one.
By the way, I'm kidding about the murder, but the Dolphins do win.
I got you. I'm with you.
I'm not.
we understand it. We understand that, yeah. All right, and going to Monday night, the last one here, we got the 49ers 5-1, 2-1 on the road. Going to Minnesota, which is 2-4 and 0-3 at home. San Francisco is given 7. The line is 44. The human Band-Aid McCaffrey, he's hurt, right?
Yeah, but I think he's going to play.
We'll be able to play. Well, why don't we start with you, Tristan? What do you think about this Niners-Vikings matchup?
I love the Vikings in this +7 here. I think that, so I want to make a quick little thing about Brock fucking Purdy real quick.
There we go.
Dude,
He take my shirt off.
Why?
Because we're fixing to fight. Go ahead.
Naked? Like what?
Hey, $20 is $20. Go ahead, Tristan. Let's go.
Dude, so probably one of the funniest things that I read on Sunday was that Brock Purdy was leading MVP betting odds, and he was one of the most bet MVPs for the whole league. That shit is fucking hilarious. That kid is not an MVP. He's nowhere close to an MVP. His 5 Pro Bowler weapons go down Sunday, and he looks like the fucking practice squad quarterback that he really is. So give me the Vikings to probably even win Monday night. We're going to get a close game. The Vikings are covering, and they might even win. Sprinkle the money line.
Okay. So what you're telling me is to be a
I'm prepared for this argument. Go ahead.
Great quarterback or whatever. So he loses everybody. He can't throw to anybody but backups and everything. So he can't complete. They're dropping passes and all this other shit. So everything's going wrong. So he's not an elite quarterback. To be an elite quarterback,
he is not an elite quarterback. No.
Okay, who's an elite quarterback? Tell me who the hell's in. We got Mahomes over here barely squeaking out fucking wins. playing.
You're
to his
full of
opponent.
you're full of yourself.
But he's got all these weapons. If he didn't have those, if he played for the 49ers with nobody,
pause. What weapons does Mahomes have? What weapons does Mahomes have
compared to what Purdy has?
What?
Yes, compared to that, who is it?
You're out of your mind.
Who is it? Who is it?
Dude,
Tell me.
He's throwing touchdown passes to Rasheed Rice. You don't even know who
Purdy doesn't have one of those.
He's throwing touchdown passes to Debo, Brandon Ayuk, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle.
Oh yeah, and what? You're crazy. You don't know. You've been watching sports for 2 years of your life. You're fucking crazy. Purdy had a bad game, and that's just the way it is. Donnie, I'm tired of listening to this bozo. What do you think?
I mean, I gotta agree with both of you. Purdy has better weapons. That said, Purdy is the only person this year that has a 95.2% completion ratio in a game with over 20 passes. He went 20 for 21. You can't tell me that a man is overrated going 20 for 21. That's some Tom Brady shit right there. Now, here's the thing about Purdy. He is a game manager. He is not a Tua. He is not a Josh Allen. He is not a
Patrick fucking Mahomes.
a Dak Prescott. He's not a Patrick Mahomes.
No, but you said he's a practice squad player, Tristan.
But here's the kicker.
On.
Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Guess who else wasn't any of those things? Tom Brady. Tom Brady was never a person that was going to
comparing Brock Purdy to Tom Brady. He's not.
No, I'm saying they both have the same type of game. They're check down, they're progression players. They're going to read their defense. They're going to make dump passes. They're not going to throw the ball deep like to a Tyreek Hill or to a Kelsey down the middle. They're going to take dink and dunk plays and eat you alive. And that's what the 49ers are doing. They're taking play action with Christian McCaffrey, dumping it to Kittle across the middle, dumping it to Ayuk on an out route. Flipping it to Debo on a screen. That's their game. I think the Niners win this. I think that the Vikings are just terrible. I mean, let's be serious. The Vikings have only beaten Carolina and Chicago. That's pretty bad.
Well, here's the thing. This is why I love Tristan so much, is because if Tristan would have been around in the 80s, the 70s, 80s, even the early 90s, watching real men play real football, then he would have never watched football because there's too much defense. There's no excitement. I mean, you gotta throw 90-yard touchdowns for a quarterback to be great and for me to watch football and everything. So I don't blame him. Tristan doesn't know what really good football is. So that's okay. I don't blame him for that. What do you think, Puff?
You're fucking baiting me right now, and I'm not falling for it.
Are we done playing the double-sided skin flute right now? Because all I hear is a lot of sucking. That's all I hear. Hey.
Wow.
All I know is that Minnesota, they need to get something rolling. This is like a must-win game for these guys, or else their fucking season's down.
You're gonna jump on Cousins' back here?
Oh, I'm coming all over Cousins' back. Let's go, baby.
Oh man. No, I agree. Dallas should get him.
Give me the Vikings. Give me the Vikings plus. I'm gonna throw a hook on there. Make it 7.5. Make it 7.5. And I'm going to take that to the moon because there's no way they're going to lose by more than 7.5. Guarantee it.
But, Coach, who do you have?
Oh, who do you have? You have Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Niners by murder. Give me the Niners by murder on a bounce back here. What do those other two guys have?
They both have the Vikings.
There we go. Now I feel fantastic about this.
You're with your team with Donnie. Good luck.
Jeez.
Hey, somebody's leading. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we're not sure, but
overall, who's
you're ahead of me by 2%. Shut the fuck up.
I think he's right here, actually.
No, you took a week off. You don't count.
He took 3 weeks off.
Anybody that goes 4-11 doesn't count.
That's funny. Okay, best bet time. Let's go with you, Puff. What's your best bet?
My best bet is the Cardinals plus 7.5 against Seattle. And
I love it.
And the Colts plus 2.5 against Cleveland because that line is fishy as hell. So let's get down to business and let's do it. Let's ride.
Let's go. Tristan, what are your two best bets, bud?
Can I give 3?
You can give 3. You can give them any.
I added one because of Puff. Give me Broncos money line. They're gonna beat the Packers at home. Chiefs -5.5, and give me the Seahawks -8. Those are my best bets.
Which one did you take because of me?
The Seahawks.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Damn.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, Tristan. I like it. Donnie, what do you think, buddy?
My best bet is the Dolphins Eagles over. That thing is going to soar. I think it is the best bet on the board.
What is it right now, Donnie?
47, I believe. 52.
52. I got it at 52.
Start at 49. It's up to 52.
Jesus.
I already bet it. at 50. It's just one of those things. You know, we talk about it every week. The Dolphins are the fastest team on the field, and I just think that's the right play. You're going to have to score with the Dolphins to beat them. And even when Buffalo beat them, it was still a 60-point game. So yeah, I'm taking the over on that one.
I like it. I love it. Yeah, I got 2. And I agree with. I like the Cards bet, Puff. I really do. Me and you were on the Colts. I know that. But my 2 best bets. I love the Bills on a huge bounce back here, -8.5. I just think the Patriots. And I don't give a shit. I think the Bills kill these guys. And the Fins Eagles over, Donnie. I love that. I love that play. I think we can even buy that up a little bit and make a little extra money. Gentlemen, y'all got anything else?
I think that's it
for me.
Guys, I appreciate everybody listening. Make sure you like, comment, you follow, man. Hit that like button for us, please. Go follow us on coachescallontap.com. Hit the Discord button. Come join us on the Discord, because I promise you about 70% of the shit we talked about tonight might change by the time it comes Sunday, okay? But come follow us. We appreciate it. You can also follow us on Coaches Call 0 on TikTok. Donnie Betts puts his plays on there. Tristan puts his plays on there. We're going to get Puff to start doing it. I do it. Let's go win some money. This is Coaches Call on Tap, NFL Week 7 Pick'em. We appreciate you guys listening. Hope everybody's tickets cash. Until then, we'll talk to you later. Adios.
Deuces.